Hello, hello. Welcome to stream, welcome to stream. Today we will be doing some arting. Ah, this has been a long journey. Drawing from imagination really do be a struggle. Oh. But there's been progress. I'm kind of learning, except for this and this. But overall, I've been learning. I'd like to say. Yeah. Plans for the streams for this week. Tomorrow maybe stream. I'm not sure yet. If I do stream, maybe it'll be the return of TFT. Who knows? It's been a while since I last played TFT after all. If not TFT, maybe more art. Friday, probably either art or TFT, or we start a new game. And then Saturday will be for sure starting a new game. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. Yeah. We'll see how it goes. Okay, so now I'm just trying to figure out what's it called it. I'm looking at this and I'm trying to figure out, did I do okay or not? I'm not sure. I have so many different layers. It's kind of crazy. And a lot of them is not actually named. What's this? What's this? Oh, it's the eyes. I should name it eye position. That way I know what they are. This is just hair attempt, but I can just delete that, honestly. What's this? Another hair attempt, I think. Yeah. I think I just delete that. Don't need too much. And then this is just the neck, right? Yeah. So this is just body. So I'm just trying to figure out how I would draw the body, like the bust from here. I guess this would be like my best kind of example. But from the looks of it, it seems like she's arcing. Her body's more like turned towards her left. Hmm. Maybe I have her neck a bit too big as well. Me don't know. I still want to eventually like figure out how to draw the bangs well, but and the ponytail, but that's I think that's just a skill diff, or I need somebody to actually like teach me, because the videos basically explain, almost all the videos I watch pretty much explained it the same way, and I tried to figure it out, but yeah, yeah, that didn't work out for me. Also feels like the horns can be a little bit bigger here. The left horn. Mm. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if I did it well, but we'll see how it goes. Close neck. I do feel like the neck should be smaller, but hmm. Oh, I think the thing that is bothering me is having something like this. Does that help? Mm. Hmm. I see. I see. Understood. Part of it's probably because of the shadows, huh? Because they have lines up here, but like darker and then lighter here. Mine is just purely lines. Okay, for now I think I should just leave it be and figure out how to draw clothes. All right, back to this. Not this. Back to this. The best way. Should I draw with just this outfit? I think that'd be nice. I don't see that many art of Aya with her outfit without her coat jacket. But I'm guessing that's because drawing her coat is easier than drawing. all these frills and stuff. That's probably the reason why. Yeah, I really did pick the most detailed character. The most detailed, complicated character as my favorite, huh? Boy, oh boy. Now the real question is, how am I gonna orient the body? Probably like this, huh? Actually, this is probably the most similar of how I would want to orient the body, yeah. Except not like two facing towards the left. So if I try to think about that, like, hmm. Thinking. Hmm. 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 Squishy boy, hello, Squishy boy. Welcome to the stream. Hello, hello. How you doing? How you doing? They're about the same distance. This one's slightly longer, but hmm. How about you? Seems like you're working on the last drawing when I watched you a few weeks ago. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm still working on the same drawing from back then. The only difference now is that I played around with the what's it called, the bangs and the ponytail, and then I added the ears and horns. And now I'm trying to figure out the body. or at least just like bust up. Kind of like giving up on the ponytail for now, because I feel like that's something I need to like figure out. Same thing with the bangs, but otherwise, I think I'm alright. Otherwise, we're just like continuing on for the sake of drawing something else for now. Yeah. Okay. Looks good though. Thank you. Thank you. I am trying my best. How have you been doing? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I've just been chilling. Tired as always. But honestly, when am I not tired? So been staring at a bunch of art videos, a bunch of other stuff. Now I'm gonna have to yawn too. Yeah. Stared at a bunch of art videos, stared at a bunch of what's it called? Other stuff. I don't remember what I was watching. And yeah. Very interesting. Two YouTube artists I watch. One of them posts a video of how to learn how to draw quickly. A like 2025 guide, and then like a day or two later, another artist I watch posted a video saying that you don't have to do one of the things that that other artist recommends to do. I'm like, okay. Well, I'm pretty sure it was just a coincidence. I'm pretty sure it was just a coincidence that it happened to be like that. And I don't think either of them knew that they were making a guide video at the same time. Me right now, because finally something to get me through. Because finally something to get me through the night shift. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it wasn't intentional. I think it just happened to be like that. Okay. I'm so glad to have this reference sheet. Thank the Lord. Have you heard of Rebo? It's supposed to be the what's it called? The Lethal Company clone, right? Close. Yes, but it's so much better. Oh, better how? It's not as frustrating item wise. Oh, okay. For just to preface, I've never played Lethal Company, but I've watched lots of gameplay about it. Very fun game, especially if you're playing with a bunch of friends. Body? Question mark? If I were to think about it like this. Like, you find more items, the characters are just insanely funny. Plus, the extraction points are creatively made, and monsters are also more funny. At least my opinion. I played both games now. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah. I had to take your word. I'll just have to take your word for it because I never played either game. Actually, I should look at. Wait, I can't look at official art because official art has the goggle, has the gas mask, the mask on it. Never mind. Official art, why? Why can't you show my girl without the gas mask? All right, it's okay. I guess I had to make do with the reference sheet. That's good though. Can't wait to see all the videos that come out of it. Yeah. It's just the expressions of the characters. Like they are blankly staring into your soul, and the movements when speaking is just Canadian South Park. I love it. Oh, Canadian South Park. Okay, that do be funny. That do be funny. Hmm. Hmm. Maybe I should draw the jacket because it'll just be easier for me. I don't know. I'll attempt. I'll attempt this and see how it goes. But for right now, I trying to figure it out, and it's not really clicking for me. Oh Jesus Christ! Just undo instead. I should have a separate layer for just close. Okay. Yeah, let's just oop. Lose. Hmm. Oop. Wrong one. Cute. Hmm. It could be the case where I just drew Aya's neck a bit too long. It should be a lot longer and a lot. Because the color should rest on here. If that's the case, this should be slightly longer too. Hmm. Buh. How I draw clothes. Disgusting. Staring. It was a decent attempt. A decent attempt that was doomed to fail because I did not know how to draw clues. Hmm. I am bringing shame. Buh. Disgusting. Disgusting in all levels. Oh, I just realized. The right side is blown out. The sleeves don't actually exist there. I'm learning so much new things about here. Oh, that means I actually had to draw her. Where does he have? She does have these sleeves, so I need to actually draw that. It's okay. I can just pretend they don't exist. Drawing ends. Drawing ends here. If that's the case, I don't have to worry about it. Okay. Yeah. Not me just trying to cheat my way out. Okay. Figure it out. Born again. I feel like I have a general idea. I just can't draw it. It's basically the same with the bangs and the ponytail. I have the general idea of how to do it. I just physically, mechanically can't do it. This feels like this should be torn off earlier. Yeah, it tears off like up here. Oh wait, I still had to draw if that's the draw the sleeve. That's damn it. I played myself. Noticing that detail made me play myself. Oh wait, it's just bare here. That's just her skin. I can get away with it still. No, I just can't. No, I can't. I think that's too high up though. Maybe a little bit like right here would be better. Yeah, right here. Oh. Okay. Oh yeah, I also got into Pokemon cards recently. The past 2 weeks, in 2 weeks I think, since I got into it. The main reason why I got into Pokemon cards is because I told my friends that if they build me a deck specifically made for Umbreon and Espeon or Espeon, basically my requirements was this: have a deck that has both of them as like the main drivers, or have two separate decks with them as the main driver, with Umbreon being one of the decks being the main driver and Espeon being in another deck being the main driver. And yeah, they did it. They were that desperate. They were that willing to make a whole deck just to have me play with them. They just want more people to play with them. That's all. Gotta like commend them that they're willing to put in all that time and effort to build me the deck so that way I can play with them. So they can have an extra person to play with them. Gotta commend that all that effort. Gotta say. So yeah, that's, and then now after that, I am part of the Pokemon TCG. What's it called? I am now a Pokemon TCG collector. Collector and player. I actually did my first free tournament as well last week, Thursday. Needless to say, I did not win any of my matches. I tied once and lost 3 times. But that is okay. I'll just have to tell myself it's because I was up against meta decks throughout the entirety of the competition, the tournament. I was up against one of my friends who happened to be in the attorney as well. And that was a funny match because how it works is that you have one active Pokemon, which is the Pokemon that will be doing the attacking and who will be attacking in most cases. And then you have your bench Pokemon, which is 5 other Pokemon that are your reserve Pokemon. And how it works is that, what's it called? If you don't have any, basically there are 3 different ways of winning. One is to take all your prize cards by knocking out your opponent's Pokemon. So each Pokemon knockout counts as 1, unless there's a rule box saying that it counts for more. So normally you would have 6 prize cards each. And once you get all 6 prize cards, you win. The other way is by decking out, meaning you pretty much aren't able to draw from your deck anymore. You have no cards left to draw from your deck, and you're unable to play the game anymore, and you lose. And that's how you lose. And that's also how you can win if the opponent decks out on you. And the other way, actually, I can illustrate it. So imagine this. These are your active Pokemon. Then you have 5 slots for your bench Pokemon. So, and then on the side you have your deck. And then you have your prize cards, which are like 6 cards or 6 cards. And right, I should make this in a new layer. What am I doing? Actually, I can do that right now. All right, cool. So basically, if you have an active Mon, you're supposed to start with 2 active Mons in the game. These are your prize cards. Every time you knock out a opponent's Pokemon, you gain a prize card, and then you keep knocking out Mons until eventually you get all 6 of your prize cards, and then that's how you win the game. The other ways to make it so that is if your opponent draws all the cards in their deck until they have 0 cards left to draw from their deck. Once that happens and in their next turn they draw, but they have 0 cards in their deck, then they automatically lose. And the last way is if you have 1 basic Mon here, but if what's it called? If you don't have any basic Mons here on your bench and your opponent kills your active Pokemon, you automatically lose because you can't play the game anymore without a basic Mon, without another Pokemon from your bench. So those are the ways to win/lose in the game. And the funny thing about that is that in the game I was playing against my friend in the tourney, we happened to be each other's last match. And we both also share a similar, if not same deck. But the difference is that I had the worst hand. I only had my 1 Pokemon, and she had hers all upgraded and everything. But mine, my hand was so bad that I couldn't actually play anything besides my basic Mon, my Pokemon. And I didn't have any other Pokemon to fill my bench with. So all my friend needed to do was get enough energies or whatever to be able to use an attacking move on my Pokemon and kill it. And basically on the third round, she did that and killed my Mon. which means I automatically lose because I wasn't able to find another bench Pokemon to another Pokemon to fill my bench to replace. so so my last match against my friend, which was kind of crazy that happened in the first place, ended with me losing purely because of a bad draw, and that could just happen. A bad hand, and that can just happen. It's crazy. It's really funny too. I love it. I love that that can just happen. It's such a funny way to go. And honestly, I was kind of glad that I just lost instant leader, because by that time I was playing for like 3 hours, and I wanted to leave and go do other stuff. I was thinking it would only take me the tourney would only take an hour. Boy, was I wrong. That took triple the time. And I was by like halfway through or something, I had like a massive headache, and I was getting more and more tired as time went by, and on top of that, I wanted to go exercise. So by the end of it, I had like a massive headache. It was like 9 o'clock at night, and I went to the gym with that massive headache. Holy crap! That was my first time going to the gym with a headache, and damn, it sucked. It sucked like crazy. Oh, but it was fun. It was a fun tourney. I get to test out my deck and figure out like what exactly works and what I feel like it needs in that. So I'm very excited to play again in the future. I'm just sad that I can like actually, what's it called, play my friend in the mirror match. But at the same time, I'm thankful that it ended so early, so that way I can leave and get the things I want to get done as ASAP. So that way I don't have to deal with my headache. Okay. Yeah. It be what it be. Okay. Let me actually try to figure this out. So neck. Should go back to this color. Neck. Something like that. Trying to figure out the lines. Learning. Okay. Well, yeah, that's my current thing going on with me. I am now a Pokemon TCG player and collector. Was this a good life decision? No. It definitely is not. It most certainly is not a good life decision. Do I regret it? Not really, honestly. It's always nice getting into a new hobby. I think it's always fun to get into a new hobby. The problem is that when I get into hobbies, I'm more than willing to shell out for it. I'm always more than willing to shell out for my hobbies. It's part of the reason why I am kind of reluctant in starting hobbies, because I know for a fact that I will get into it, and I will like spend money on it, on my hobbies. Which is fine, right? Which is honestly fine for the most part. I think I'll use this as like a base reference for... But yeah, I am way too invested in hobbies. Once I get into a hobby, I am more than willing to shell out and do the necessary research and stuff. Feel it? Oh yeah. Well, that's also the reason why I can end up, what's it called, end up doing the hobby long term, compared to other people that might do the same hobby but not actually like stay with it. Ah, I see. Yeah. But yeah, that's how I feel about hobbies, at least. And why I'm kind of reluctant on starting some. Like Pokemon, for instance, I thought would be fun, but I already knew that if I were to get into it, oh, that's a lot of money spent. Of course, I don't think any hobby any new hobby I do now would ever rival the amount of damage the custom keyboard hobby has done to me and my bank account. Jesus Christ, my lord, that is definitely a very damaging hobby. Not even all of my gotcha games combined can match can match how much I've invested in in custom keyboards. And guess what? This one of the friends that helped me make my deck for for Pokemon is also the same friend that got me into custom mechanical keyboards. So yeah, it's a it's its own kind of struggle, you know. Oh, it goes deeper down. Does it? No, yeah, it definitely does like arc down more here. Not to say, although I say it's my friend's fault, it's not like I didn't have fun with the hobby. I'm sorry for being on and off when my machine is messing with me. Don't worry about it. You're good. Don't worry about it, man. So I might not be getting everything. All good, man. All good. Don't worry about it. It's better than my second rendition of it. But not by much. I think it's because I might have drawn the neck a bit too big, too wide. Which screws with the proportioning over here. If I were to change that, and then move this over. How I feel about that? Can I figure that out? I think this is better. Big thinking, big thinking, big thinking. I do feel like I can draw this here. This area better. I feel like it should be more skewed, like puffed up a bit. Skewed up, puffed up a bit because of her chest, but... I'm thinking we're nearing completion of the sketch part. I still want to figure out the hair situation better. But I'm not sure how I can fix it, how I can make it better. Tell me, Aya. Tell me. Tell me. Honestly, if I just did this outfit instead, it probably would have been a lot easier for me to draw because there's no frills or anything. Why did I do this to myself? Why did I pick the hard route, man? If I choose this version of Aya, there's a lot less detail that I had to worry about when it comes to like this, at least. This air. Where's my? There you go. When it comes to this, at least, it's a lot more straightforward. Why am I like this? Why did I do this to myself? But yeah, I think we're nearing completion to the sketch. And then after that, we're gonna move back on to the very first sketch I've made. And then completely draw that to completion. So do the line art, do line art, do color, do base color, do base shadow, do rendering ? And yeah. and then do that for each of my sketches up until Aya. And then use everything I learned from all those sketches to make this as perfect as possible, as good as I possibly can make it. And who knows, maybe the stuff that I learned for making Aya can help me make my earlier sketches look a lot better too. But for right now, we are focused on Aya. Get rid of all these unnecessary lines. Did I do her good? Did I do her justice? I don't know. I can just only hope I can only just hope that I did well or good enough. Hmm. 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 Okay. I think I'm pretty happy with how it turned out for the most part. There are things I can improve on obviously, but for the most part, I'm pretty happy with how this went. All things considered. Obviously, I think there's stuff that looks off. Like oh like this area here, I feel like it should puff out more. Like puff out more. Something. I'm not completely confident that my proportions for the body is correct. But yeah. I'm guessing this is something I'll have to learn as I complete my other sketches. Hmm. Much learning to do. Much learning to do. Honestly, I'm glad that I picked up art. A hobby that you can see visible progression on. And when you get better at it, you can do cool things with it. Like make very cool fan art. I'm very looking forward to the day when I can when I can make very nice looking fan art. Very much looking forward to it. But for right now, that journey is gonna be a long one. No doubt that there's no way I will be able to make fan art right now without it looking like a giant mess. Okay, so should I give a crack at the head? Not the head, but the ponytail and the bangs again. Or maybe try to figure out the horn. This horn specifically. This one. I feel like for the most part the horn is okay. Something I noticed as well. Yeah. It's not like it's not skin to skin contact. There's a little bit of it. There's a little bit. It's not as if there isn't like tight skin contact. This still has this little boop boop here like it does here, but it's not as pronounced anymore because it's not supported. Yeah. Found some things to fix. Let's try to fix it. There you go. Yeah, I think this is fine for now. So I'm basically doing bust up. Here is basically what would be shown. So it should be fine. If I think about it like that. All right. I guess it's back to the hair. God, how do I draw this kind of hair? I've been watching YouTube videos that give advice that you should think of hair like a tree. It goes like branch, splits off into smaller branches, which splits off into smaller branches, which splits off into smaller branches. That's how you would think of like the hair. So it's like a giant strand, which breaks off into littler strands, which then splits off into even littler strands, which then can split off into even littler strands or something. That's the advice. I just don't know how to apply with a very flowy ponytail like this. Dang you, Aya. Dang you. No, I can't say that to you. Dang it. Ah, dang me for not being good enough. Alright. Oh, how will I do this? How do I do this? This is such a struggle. Oh, wait, it's been an hour and 30. I should stretch and stuff. Goddamn. Whew. Not gonna lie, close isn't too bad. It can be definitely be better. It can definitely be better. It can definitely be better, but I have not actually learned how to draw close. So I'll say this is good for now. All right, hair. Back to hair, back to hair. Uh let's try the not the ponytail, the bangs again. Figuring out the bangs. Figuring out the bangs. How can I do it? Since I take most of my inspiration of the hair from Aya Alter, I should probably look at Aya Alter instead. Yeah, because my side bangs are basically the exact same for the most part. Look at her. Precious bean. A precious bean. Hmm. Do I leave enough space in between here and here? Maybe that's the thing that's causing issues for me. Did I leave enough space? Is this too close from like the hairline? I think this, I would consider this the hairline, right? Or like up here, up here, the hairline? Or something? Is this considered too close? I think so. But it's kind of far for here too, honestly. Actually, no, it's not that. It's actually far. This one's pretty close in comparison. Maybe that's the reason why it feels off. What happens if I were to move this then? Move it a little bit higher up. And then hmm. 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 Big think. Big think. Yeah, I think this might be better. I think that might be better actually. Maybe it might be a bit too much. Moved up a bit too much. So if I were to move it a little bit less. Oh. Oh. A little bit down. And then compare. Oh, it ended up being exactly where it was before. I think this is fine. Does this fix my hair problem though? Not really. My bang problem? Not really. I can try redrawing it again. Maybe moving the world might be a better option too. Yeah, moving it here might be a better option. So let's oh. I'm getting a call. Give me a second. Okay. I think I moved it a bit too far. I think I moved it too far. Like this far should be fine. Yeah, this should be fine. I think. Opinion of a learning art boy. Wait a second. Now we see how it looks. Oh, there we go. Hmm. Yeah, I think this is fine. Okay, now for the true reset. Goodbye, Bings. For like the umpteenth time, we say goodbye to the Bings. Uh, Hmm. Whirl is here. Hmm. 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 Hair's still kind of. Hair's still kind of. Bangs are still kind of. I swear, work. I just want to comfortably watch your stream. It be what it be, man. Gotta get that bread. Gotta get that bread. Ugh. Hmm. 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 Oh yeah, let's go. Let's go. Hell yeah. I wasn't expecting to hear this. What a great song. This song slaps so much, right? It has no business slapping, going this hard. I love this. I love that song a lot. Big forehead gap. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. Mm. Eh, uh, uh, this middle bang is kicking my butt. I could just not follow this middle bang and follow something else. For example, this. Mm-mm. Oh, lag. I still feel like it's the bangs. I'm having so much trouble with the bangs. Okay. Okay. Maybe we should just separate out into 2 different bangs here instead. Instead of having it one big bang, just make 2 bangs. Oh, depression. Perfect song. The perfect song is playing now. Oh. Ooh. Disgusting. Bangs. Bangs. I think this is okay. It can be better, but this is okay. Hmm. Okay. Oy, oy, oy. I feel like the horn on this horn still should be like bigger. Feel like it should still be bigger. Like this size. Not that big though. Yeah. Oh, getting a call.